Good morning, good morning. Hi, welcome to your next installment of our criminal profiling series. These are just profiles. We aren't digging into any questions or anything like that. We are just getting like a baseline personality, character type of, and then a lot of information will come through. Now this is a whole family / community. So there's churches, it's multi-states, there's bribes, there's incest, there's paternity, there's murder, like, oh, I mean, it's just absolutely fascinating. So please come on, welcome in. My name is Mara, and I am a psychic medium, psychic investigator, criminal profiler, yada, 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 all the good stuff. And now I'm bringing my skills to the business world as well as to y'all, you know, and for my friends, the ABC ladies and gentlemen. So let's hop right in. Oh, don't forget. Okay. So, because I'm going to forget at the end of the reading. So if you're interested in any of my profiling services, I actually just added one where you can just do an individual for $10 for 10 minutes. And I can do a whole assessment or assassination of their character. And so you know who you're dealing with. So if it's, whether it's dating or if it's a family member or whatever it is, that is listed in my beacons link below. I think it's actually at the top of the list. And then I have one for group situations and then one for retainer services. So that's the profiling read. I also have mediumship reads. So if you are interested in, did I wipe the camera? Let me get Snoopy over here. Hang on just a moment. If you have any cold cases and you want to contact, you know, a Passover loved one and get information, you can do that. That's, do I have mediumship? I do have mediumship listed down below. And then my investigative reads, which is basically what we're doing. Well, this is the profiling reads, right? And then if you look back a couple of days, we were doing investigative, when we're going to go back to that, but we're just going to get a whole family profile. Okay. All right. So now we've got all of that out of the way. Oh, and then I do have, okay, this is probably my scariest candle. I say scary, just it will hurt your feelings. If you want to know what's going on around you, you can order this candle. I think I have them for like 44, and it can be in candle form or I can put it in an amulet. I just like candles because they're as needed. You only need to light them for like, I like to make sure that the pool of wax completely melts so it doesn't tunnel. But I put 2 wicks in there. So that happens pretty fast just for the length of the candle, because all you have to do is set the intention and blow it out. But I can put it in lockets. I can do all the things, right? It's a recipe that is very versatile, but there's a little, I should have called it shock and awe. Not even kidding. It's a little bit of a truth serum. It's just sometimes you don't want to know the truth about the people that you care about, you know? And yeah, it's a no mercy. No mercy. Worth it though. Okay, so let's go ahead and yeah, just burn a little bit more. I'm feeling the feels. Everybody's feels, right? Like, cause the camera lens is a portal, right? Like, energy is energy. So if you're watching me with that anxiety, all that other stuff, I pick that stuff up. So yeah, lots of anxiety, right? So now we are moving on to baby daddy. All right, the Eastern oyster in reverse, which I find absolutely just, again, the way the cards come out and confirm things to me is just wild to me. All right, so let's get into this. All right, let's go ahead and get okay, yeah, we're gonna start with the archetype deck. Where are we at? 4 minutes. I was gonna try and like burn through these, and I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna take my time. There's no rush, right? No rush. You're either watching, here's the thing is I may only get 4 views or something like that, but the right people are watching. Oh, we got Venom in reverse with the underground, and Venom in reverse was on top of the underground, right? I'm not a venomous person. I'm not a snake. And meanwhile, back at the ranch, this mofo is all sorts. And when you say underground, right, I'm getting like underground, like I'm getting trafficking vibes. I'm getting like underground, right? Because when you've got women laid up and you're paying them and to breed them, that's trafficking. That's exploitation, right? So, no, oh yeah, I'm getting this, you know, this is the Genesis type of energy. This person's going to have to find a whole new persona once they get out of prison. So let's go ahead and hop to the animals. We're going to just put these up here. I've got, yeah, I'm not venomous. And meanwhile, right, covering all that nastiness underneath there. Thank you. Let me go ahead and give it a shuffle. Oh, it's not my sexiest angle, but it's 3 in the morning. I think it's 4, actually. Oh, yeah. Nervous much? What did I say about anxiety? Yeah, there's someone in my energy that's very, very nervous. But I don't feel like that's the first card of the, I feel like that's just popping out because, as I say, the cards pick up on vibration and energy. Pardon me. That's so funny. I love when that happens. That's why I tell people when you're trying to get accurate reads, you have to pull. Because if you don't pull, like letting them fly gives you a lot of information because where they land and how they land gives you a lot of information. But if you want accuracy, you got to pull because somebody could walk by, right? Or send you the evil eye or something like that. Any energy that's in your energetic field, a card's going to fly up and it'll throw your reading off, okay? So let's take my own advice. Okay. Oh, let me show you the cards. Dragonfly in reverse. Oh, I'm getting this clue. Yeah, a scorpion in the very ooey gooey center of it. Might be a Scorpio, but yeah, like just a nasty streak, like in his ooey gooey, right? And then yeah, feeling like a failure, right? Phoenix in reverse. This is what you have to be afraid of. Right? This is the worst quality of the person. These are the things that you have to be scared of. This person is so emasculated, right? Feels like a total failure, right? And so he acts out of that. I just want to keep saying she. You might as well just go ahead and transition, Kevin. Seriously. We got Dragonfly here. Even in, everybody can see this person has no idea, no clue what's going on. I picked that up in 2 minutes. I was like, oh, this isn't a person I can even have a conversation with. Right? Especially because I'm like, right? I felt the hate when you're like, white man taking our women with her high yellow, this, that, and the other. He's not going to take one of our women. Who does he think he is? Your dad-in-law, right? Everybody can see how much you can't see. But it's really interesting because I think you all also play this up, right? Because you've got the scorpion, right? It's that cover up also. There's a little bit of that in here, right? With the venomous, like I'm not venomous, right? This isn't me. And meanwhile, right? They're a whole ass demon, right? So I think there's also like a play on here. Like I'm just a jovial guy that slings cards and is like a good upstanding member of the what? Like when we're talking about, like we're talking about terrorists, like terrorist ties, like Al-Qaeda. This is so, I mean, this went from your run-of-the-mill, like, bribes and this, that, and the other to, like, crazy, like, 0 to 100 in, like, 2.5 seconds, yeah? So, shark in reverse. I'm not a shark. There is